Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy DC the Truth. Um, I know everybody may not get these notifications, so I'm gonna wait a I'm gonna wait around a bit for a minute. I guess as my boy Thon Lexi would say, let's take care of housekeeping. Yeah, I got my pen and paper with me today. I don't want my son's mother ratting on me about being ashy. But anyway, um, yeah, let's take care of content. So last night I believe. I was on the three. Well, I was a call on the Three Gs podcast show, and now my brother Luke's topic. This ain't gonna be no shade to you, man. This is all love. Now, yeah, I thought I had myself together. Now Luke made a comment. I was on the phone. I still look at the comments, my brother. Um, I guess he said, why when someone calls out black women, he must not like women. Something along those lines. I guess I'm paraphrasing. Um, and that comment, it kind of hit me because I like, man, this guy really don't know me, brother. Like I say, it ain't your fault because you just now seeing me from the Core Hogan things or whatever. But shout out to my girl Burgundy Blue. I have an Instagram. Like I say, that Instagram really is for people. Um, people, my friends, my family. Usually, I'm giving advice to the younger guys that kind of know me locally. So I like to go there first, and then of course, I extend the olive branch out. I really prefer like nobody knows me until I follow your social media. So I extend the olive branch out to Burgundy Blue. Of course, Thon knows a little about me because I'm a Patreon supporter. So of course, I extend the olive branch out to people like that. But back to Luke's topic, I say, of course, going along with what I said, I say, of course, he don't know I make videos. Of course, on that call, I come off across like somebody who's just defending black women's bullshit. Oh, let me cut that off. Yeah, I come across like somebody who's defending black women's bullshit, and that is not the case at all. Like I say, my Instagram watchers, no, that's not the case. I get on women all the time, but the basically, I just want to get that out the way. It's no shade to the brother. He asked a legitimate question, and I'm answering it. So, of course, I don't condone bullshit in anybody's community, just for man, woman alike. I'm known for riding black women too. So this will take me back to my YouTube days. Oh, y'all know I talk about this all the time when I first joined YouTube. That would probably be somewhere in between. If y'all go in my about section of my comment, you could tell how old this channel is. I didn't recently. This was actually a backup channel. Of course, I changed the name to my original name when YouTube started making changes and they allowed you that. This is a backup channel. So this pretty much giving you the idea that hey, it wasn't he got a YouTube channel this long. No, I wouldn't have got, even if I was a guy that was just lurking and creating content, you could see I created an account then. So you don't think I know what was going on in between that time? So, like I say, I always like to bring up the fact, just like I brought up in the call, which I'm gonna lead into our conversation today. Um, this basically of me when I joined YouTube, of course, I always tell people when I joined here, and when it came to addressing black women, it was a guy by the name of Sergeant Willie P. Back then, it wasn't a whole lot of people on YouTube like that. It was just a couple. YouTube wasn't as big as it is now. Man, this live I'm fucking up. Uh, but yeah, YouTube wasn't as big of a platform as it is now. So Of course, you had, I think at that time, SARS man had like 10,000 or 20,000 subscribers. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the count is. Um, but basically, he was pretty much considered a black woman basher or whatever, which I'm gonna lead into my segue. I didn't really want to mention the guy in the title or whatever because I don't like giving the heat. That's what he thrived off of through his YouTube growth is baiting people into to have drama with him. So yeah, basically what I'm gonna say is that right there, of course, when I joined here and when I joined, of course, I talked about, I was a young black man just starting on college at the time. So of course, I was riding on like my experiences, but everybody, even on the other side, that used to kind of accuse us of being black women bashers, a lot of them really like me. They just know my whole get up was, and it still is now, as I used to like to go after people I call simps and Captain Saberholes or whatever. Just those guys. My theme was they guys like, let me see, who would I liken them to today? A Derrick Jackson. What, how you say his name? Derrick Jackson. I would liken them to him. So, of course, he do all praises or whatever to black women, bad behavior, whatever the case may be. He just praise whatever. So to lead into this topic, now we're finna start the topic. You see the title. Are we Damn, I hate using StreamYards. I can't see my my title. But basically the question is, none of us, I'm like, are we really truly original content creators? And my response to that is none of us are truly original content creators because, like my grandmother said, there's ain't nothing new under the sun. So with that being said, ain't nothing new being on the sun. So whatever you talked about, somebody has addressed it. Somebody has talked about it. So at the end of the day, we may seem like we're coming up with fresh ideas. That's why I remember when AP was bringing up stuff and Jeff being an older individual, he said it's been done before. I don't knock him on that because I listen to wisdom. You know, at the same time, I can't knock that. I know it's probably has been done before. So I guess I'm just get on to the next point because I will be blabbering. You know, and a lot of times too, when I say we're not really truly original creators of our content, we are influenced by people in our family. Let's say your dad was, you looked up to your dad or whatever. Your dad was probably influenced by his dad and so on. So a lot of that stuff get passed on. So yeah, it becomes a part of our DNA. And yes, that's what we talk about. We had it, but we had some type of influence. All of us didn't. We didn't come out. If you one of the best YouTubers out there, you wouldn't just put out here to be that miraculous put together. Bang! Let that be DC the truth. You weren't that guy. So, at the end of the day, we was influenced by something which helped shape and mold us. Which I guess and then a lot of times I'm just gonna talk about this too, and then I'm gonna just drive off and I'll freestyle after that and probably end the stream because people are gonna probably catch this later. I don't think everybody's getting the notification. But a lot of us was influenced by what we were watching. Let's say, like I say, I was a young man in college at the time, 21, I believe, when I first joined and I seen Sergeant Willie P. I don't know what I was searching about. I know when I was in college, I had my own apartment. Like I said, I talked about this before. I was on that ramen noodle diet. I was in my own apartment. I was paying for my own school out of pocket and working full time. So of course during that time it's like, hey, I can see things. Of course, the main women I was dating at that time were black women. Now, I can't say the same when I was in high school because I went to high school in Gwinnett and it was very diverse. So I was dating Spanish, Indian girl, Asian girl. She was a good girl, by the way. Anyway, Hispanic. The list goes on. So with that being said, as you know, when I got in college, I was primarily dating black women, so to speak. So now this just takes me to the theme of the topic. Like I said, I didn't want to mention the guy's name. We go to Thomas Sodia. I can't say y'all. I got a southern drawback. Something with S's and R's and Q's that throws me off. So let me slow it down. Tommy Sotomayor. Tommy Sotomayor. I don't know. I'm just call him Sissy Mayor. Um, with him, like I say, during the time when I came on YouTube, it was a guy by the name of Sergeant Willie P. I know I'm talking in circles, but he was on here. It was flagged off. I still was actively on here, and we after we kept getting our accounts flagged or whatever, and I got I had a couple backup accounts. Some of them I can't even remember the password to or find them. But we all end up going to Gen Us. When I came here back on YouTube, the primary fuck, I cannot talk today. The primarily black YouTubers that was talking about black issues was Phil from Advice Show and of course Tommy. So did my sister Mayor. Of course, that I mean his whole theme at first when I looked at it, I was like, dang, this is gonna be a Sergeant Willie Pete reincarnated. Because he was really kind of going in on black women that bullshit. I'm like, okay, cool. He would call them things like hair hooded hooligans. Yo, what's up, Matthew? Hair hooded hooligans and all that and things of that nature. So my experience, like I say, you guys that came on YouTube later, y'all might know a whole different Tommy. The Tommy I know was a damn troll. He was a shit starter. He was. I like and see to kind of I guess illustrate my point is you take Phil from Advice Show, very harmless. All he did was report on the news, how they treating black people in the media and things of that nature. But Thomas finds it in him to say this man was copying him. I've seen this script over and over and over and over again for this man here. So it's like this is the Tommy I know. A pure shit starter. I seen this whole his character, whatever. I can't lie and deny and be like, okay, some of the shit the dude was talking about, the names he come up with, like that shit ain't funny. I'd be lying if I said if it wasn't. So but at the end of the day, that's just my perspective. That's what I seen from this man. I don't know. I don't know his I probably stopped really paying him attention kind of after that. And I think that whole beef with Phil, that ran from like, I want to say was like 2000 and, man, was it 2014? I don't know, something like that. The Tommy you guys know now. So I just stopped watching him because, it's been situation. He had some situation where he was dating some chick or whatever. I mean, she wasn't black. And my whole thing was, okay, at the end of the day now by this time, I don't start growing up. So I'm like, where are the solutions? Where are the solutions? So that's when I'm starting to grow up now. That shit was cool, listening to Sergeant Willie Pete and all that, kind of rag on black women. But even in Sarge's case, he recognized there was a need to have solutions in the community. So of course, when you get some of the black YouTubers, you have to, I understand there is a tear down mechanism. You have to tear down before you can build back up. They say it's the first day of spring. Now, like, it's real beautiful out here, but damn, yeah, I'm in Atlanta. Well, technically the outskirts of Atlanta, but We had like 4 different seasons in 1 month. But anyway, like I was saying, I understand there's an aspect of tearing. You have to tear down the community or to build up. You have to tear something down to build it back up. And that's for anything. I understand these guys where they're coming from. Whether it's the men rights activists. I don't really too much care about MG. Men going their own way. To me, I don't know. They on some other shit. But I do side with a lot of red pill content. And like I say, no shade to my boy Luke. He don't know anything about me, but I do understand. I do understand. How can I say this? I do understand. I am hip to female behavior. Which in the red pill community, y'all consider that female nature. And so that brings me to somebody like Kevin Samuels. By the way, if Tommy was like Kevin Samuels, Kevin Samuels got an upcoming interview with a known red pill YouTuber by the name of AMS. They got a live stream coming today. Don't quote, I don't know the time, but he will be in his lane with understanding women. Tommy, not so much. I can even now, if I was to watch a Tommy video now, it's nothing remotely related to red pill. So I will give that to Kevin Samuels, despite whatever, he got the metrosexual dress and all that. It's like, hey, but still at the end of the day, up here, the man has a red pill mindset. My bad, bro. But yeah, basically, kind of reiterate what I was talking about. Y'all know I was talking about had to take care of the housework in the beginning, and basically, at the end of the day, to answer the question to the title, we're not technically truly originators of our own content. We are influenced by a lot of things we watch, whether it's here on YouTube or whether it's in our personal lives. And that's what makes us the people we are today. All right, y'all. This is your boy DC The Truth. I'm going to get on out of here. Matthew, I appreciate you supporting the stream. Yeah, y'all come in, y'all just not seeing it. Please like the stream or whatever. But hit the like button. All right. I got some things to do today, so I'll catch up with you guys later. I had to drop you something. It's gonna be one of them days today, so just preparing for it. Damn, I'm spitting and shit. All right, man. Y'all take it easy. For real.